Hey all, Daniel Epstein here, candidate for Illinois Supreme Court. Sorry it's a little bit dark. Walking home from the polls. Early voting is over, and that means that tomorrow is election day. Big day, and it's an opportunity to kind of stop and reflect on how far we've come. And we've come a long way. And it's thanks to you. You know, we crossed the county and talk to folks about how important this campaign is, and then ask for help. And time again, people said yes. You said yes. And I just can't tell you how big of an impact that had, and how it got us into this position where we are very close to being in a position to make real change. So I want to thank you first and foremost, but also to share just some perspective. There's a quote that I'm reminded of by an author named J.M. Coetzee. It's a short one. He says, "We climb in the wake of poets." We climb in the wake of poets. And the idea is that before any climber summits a peak for the first time, before their feet reach the peak, before Sir Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay reached the top of Mount Everest for the first time, that the imagination went there first, that a poem went there first, and that sparked the drive to climb. We climb in the wake of poets. And what I realize is that this campaign has been one very long poem, that it's really been a vision for a possible future, that was intended to really spark the drive to climb. And today I think we put a period on that poem. Campaign is basically done. We got one more day to execute. And what that means to me is the poem's done, and now it's time to climb. Now it's time to reach the peak. And so for all of those who, when we came around and spoke and listened and shared ideas, and who then when we asked for help said yes, I'm asking for help one more time. And I need you to say yes one more time. And here's how you do it. You vote. You vote. And you send a text and you tell a friend to vote. Or you send a bunch of texts and you tell a bunch of friends to vote. Even better. You write an email and you tell your friends to vote, your family to vote. You make a call and you tell people to vote. And tell them to vote for Epstein for Supreme Court, for the one campaign that is trying to change our justice system. For the one campaign that's trying to end cash bail so that we stop putting people in jail just because they're poor. To change our expert admission standards so that we're not convicting people based on bad science. To change our rules so that we don't have to worry about corrupt influences in our courts. Tell them to vote, and to vote for Epstein for Supreme Court. Say yes one more time. It's time to climb. Let's do it. Election day tomorrow. Hope to tune back in with good news.